been here for a couple of days. You've got some practices under your belt, but you're in Hawaii. The time change is a little bit different.
And the roll for Juwan Gary breaks the seal for Nebraska.
We have bodies all over the floor. 3 guys are down.
Leads to an open look, and Alden Applewhite gets Murray State on the board. And a 3 for Applewhite, who began his college career at Mississippi State, then to Portland, and now Murray State is Raleigh Wooster, who's also a 2-time transfer-er.
Just know how it works. I mean, the financial burden people go through in the fight against cancer, not everybody can go through it, and these Hope Lodges are huge.
How much of that is the influence from Fred Hoiberg being in the NBA?
Well, I think you look for matchups that you can have success with, and Gel, really good footwork right there. Defense is what travels, and in college basketball, if you look at the programs that have had a ton of success and overachieve on a year in and year out basis, they do it at the defensive end.
Sam Hoiberg, the son of the coach, to steal the bucket.
I'm just going to continue to talk through their possessions. They're 1 of 14 shooting right now.
And they're getting
That's
some
no
decent
joy.
looks.
There's no joy in that, though.
And good touch by Andrew Morgan turning middle. And the rebound, Andrew Morgan, for the Huskers. It is all Nebraska here the first 10 minutes of this one. And a 3, Connor Essegian.
They're making them work, and they're contesting their shots. This is really good defense, and now the offense is starting to get going. And if you're Murray State, this is a nightmare to start the game for the first 11 minutes, trailing 20-4 and only having 1 made field goal.
14 straight for the Huskers. Bryce Williams racing up the floor. 16-0 run, Nebraska.
And go on this 16-0 run that is all predicated, really, Roxy, by what they're able to do at the defensive end of the floor. I know we show you the steal.
And a 3 that rattles in for Kylan Milton, who was ditched. Sam Hoiberg. And the rebound, A.J. Ferguson. Murray State looking to push. Pull-up 3 in transition, and a chance for 4. Kylan Milton.
Kylan Milton has stepped into 2 back-to-back and has a chance to get a 4-point play. That shot clock, so now you've got to execute at a little bit faster clip than maybe you want to.
Launching a 3, and that goes good, for man. Connor Essegian.
Yelling at you in your ear.
Berke Buchtungel. And the rebound. Braxton Mia tips it free, and the 7-1 Mia gives another possession to Nebraska, and Essegian drains another.
Keep the praise on the 3 that came almost from the logo.
Berke Buchtungel backing down. And with the left hand, Buchtungel. And the offensive rebound, Kyron Lindsey. And the reverse underneath by Lindsey.
First 2-point bucket of the game. And Lindsey got popped yesterday in practice. We were sitting there, went down with a little bit of a bruised rib. Before the game came out, he started doing East Bay dunks with the ball going through his legs. I asked him, I said, the ribs feeling okay? He said, yeah, just fine. Looked like it there on that possession. But look, they just overpower.
Morgan working against Morgan here. And the lay-in, Andrew Morgan, who bowled his way through Justin Morgan, and a 20-point Nebraska lead. The 14 points that Murray State had in the first half of this game, it is the fewest in a half in the history of this event.
Sensational.
And a quick start to the second half. Going baseline is Kylan Milton.
And Tim Miles now at San Jose State. Good ball movement.
Bryce Williams, 3. What Troy Dannon has done, the AD at Nebraska. Big fan of Troy and what he's put together there as Raleigh Wooster goes to work down low.
Sounds like that.
Troy was at Tulane before, and Washington briefly in between.
Wooster's got that old, guy in the park game right there.
And a 3 for Kylan Milton, his third 3.
Oh,
open underneath.
That time.
A.J. Ferguson to lay in. Raleigh Wooster in the lane and gets the roll.
forcing them to work late in the shot clock and have to play one-on-one basketball.
And a tough shot from the corner. A.J. Ferguson for Murray State. Nice drop off, and Braxton Mia finishing for the Huskers. Jacoby Wood weaves his way inside.
And allow them to develop while they're at your program. And if they stay, they stay. And if they don't, they don't.
Jacoby Wood with the teardrop.
What we're seeing here in the second half is what I really thought we were going to see out of Murray State all game. I thought they were going to be aggressive, get to the foul line, hit some threes. That didn't happen, but I like what I'm seeing coming out of the break.
Connor Essegian, his fourth three.
He just hit the floor. He checks in, he sets a screen. You're going way under or pointing. You're going with the dive man, and all of a sudden what you've done is you've allowed inside by Nebraska here in the second half so far.
Putting up some resistance. Tough shot off the window from Bryce Williams.
That guy was one of the high major elite level athletes in all of college basketball, and I've never prayed for a stoppage in play. Look at they're pushing Morgan off the block. They're not allowing him just to get to his spot, but nifty footwork that time to lift the defensive player and step underneath him.
Andrew Morgan has had a really good game for Nebraska. Offensive rebound and a putback. Kyron Lindsay again for the Racers. Morgan, fade away.
How about that? The challenge is, can we get back to who we are and how we play, because you've got another game tomorrow.
Three. Jacoby Wood for Murray State.
Second half and the first half, we give ourselves a fighting chance.
And you got to turn the page quick in a tournament like this when you're playing 3 games in 4 days. His bodies went crashing, and 2 more for Andrew Morgan.
Smaller lineup out on the floor right now for the Huskers.
And a 3. And Kylan Milton with a season-high tying 19 on SportsCenter with Nicole Briscoe and Michael Leaves on ESPN and the app coming up in about 30 seconds from now. Connor Essegian is a
must-see shooter. And the team cruised to a victory based on their defensive effort, in particular in the first 20 minutes. So impressed with the focus and the carryover from yesterday's practice that set the tone and the demeanor of this game.